Just shut up.
I'm sorry, Judge Simpson.
No, don't tell him to look, both of you. You want me to bring you down here today? Because if I bring you down here today, it's not going to end well for anybody.
Okay.
No, sir.
Didn't think so.
Thank
So
you.
stay away from each other. That's all I need to have happen. Just don't bother each other.
Sir, I haven't seen him in 2 months. 2 months, Your Honor.
That's a lie.
I swear
He's
to
there
God.
every single day.
Every single day.
Really? Are we done now? Stay away from each other until you get to the courthouse. You understand that? That's an order. There you go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
All right. So this is a non-payment case. How much are you claiming is owed?
Right from the start, you can hear the judge
Okay.
losing
Copy of that too,
patience.
Your Honor.
What began as a simple court
When I
hearing
came back
quickly
from
turns
my
into a
native
heated
country,
argument between two people
they-
who
my
clearly
daughter says
cannot
that,
stand
you know,
each other.
you
The
have a
judge steps in
tenant
immediately,
and, from
warning
now on,
both
he's
sides
going
that if
to
they
pay you
keep
the rent.
interrupting and accusing each other, things could get much worse for them. And that warning alone tells you this situation has already gone far
Who owns the
beyond a
property?
normal courtroom
I
dispute.
own the property. Excuse me, would you please repeat your question?
You filed a non-payment of rent case. How much are you claiming is owed?
On the paper that you have in your folder, it is $4,983.92. However, last night I was doing all the touch-ups to get ready, and it came to $6,083.92.
$6,083.92.
Yes, sir.
Okay, does that include your calculation? Does that include March rent?
It includes everything, rent.
It includes everything. All right. Mr. Wicks, what do you have to say about that?
I have to say this person, I've already filed a police report with Officer Cammy. This person has nonstop harassed me. Actually, I don't even have a lease with him. I had a lease with his daughter, and he came back from Iran, and she just kind of pushed him on me. And this guy has been 100%
Who pushed him on you?
I mean, saying you got to deal with him, not me anymore. So, but he's been nonstop harassing me. He comes up constantly unannounced. One day after the first day that I missed, he was at the door screaming at me, threatening me that he's going to turn the electric off and everything else. And it just...
All right. Okay. So let's back up because Mr. Rajabi, we've run into this before. Who is the lease with?
It's not with him. Sorry.
Mr. Rajabi?
I was in I want to make it really short. I was in my country, my native country, visiting in the summer, and unfortunately the United States and
Okay, that's a long answer to my question.
okay.
My question is, who is the lease with?
The lease
Is
was
the lease
signed-
with you?
The lease was signed by my daughter.
Now, this is where the
And the
situation
bank.
becomes legally complicated. The property
the
owner
lease
claims the tenant owes
Is
thousands of
between
dollars
this
in
gentleman and
unpaid
your
rent.
daughter.
But the tenant
Yes.
pushes back with a completely different
I-
She
argument,
needs,
saying the
May I
lease wasn't
please?
even signed
I
with the
did tell
landlord sitting
him
in court,
that I would
but
like
with
you
his
to
daughter
fill out
instead.
a-
That
an
detail might seem
application form
small, but
with
in
your
legal
social
terms, it's
security
a
number
huge problem.
so that we will
Because if the
have
wrong
a-
party filed
a
the case,
lease,
the court
a-
may
a
not
new
even be
lease.
able to move
He
forward.
refused to enter.
I have
okay.
a copy of that too, Your Honor.
When I
course you
came
did.
back from my native country, my daughter says that, you have a tenant and from now on, he is going to pay you the rent.
Who owns the property?
I own the property and the bank.
But the lease is between this gentleman and your daughter.
Yes.
And she needs,
May I please? I did tell him that I would like you to fill out an application form with your social security number so that we will have a lease, a new lease. He refused to do so.
Well, what's wrong with the lease he has?
Excuse me, Your Honor, my daughter just called me. I wonder if she's going to say something about this whole situation. Would it be okay if I?
No. We're not going to do
Okay.
it that way.
Okay.
Here's what we're going to do.
Okay, go ahead.
I need all of the proper parties here. That's going to include your daughter. If you want to come down, you come down, and Mr. Wicks. So I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week
May I?
to March 13th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. So everybody needs to come down to the courthouse. Bring all of your paperwork and everything. I'll take a look at it and we'll figure out where we're going to go.
May I make a motion,
Your
Your
Honor?
Honor? May I make a motion?
May you what?
I would like to make a motion. May I?
Make a motion?
Yeah. Make
To
a
do
request.
what?
Could you please ask him to at least put in an escrow account that the rent he owes me so far, when we come back, it's going to be up your judgment what is going to happen to that money. You know, because I think
Okay, so-
he's dragging his feet not to pay rent and stay in my house.
So first of all, I can't order that at this hearing.
I see.
All right? I don't even know. I heard what's owed or what's been said is owed, but I don't know that I'm talking to the proper party in interest, which may be your daughter.
Okay.
So I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to wait, see what the lease says. You and your daughter need to come down with a ledger that's going to show me the amounts that are owed, and then we'll figure out where we're going to go from here.
Okay. May I please say one more thing?
I
Utilities.
can't stop you. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Your Honor, utilities are not in his name. He's supposed to put them in his name. And he keep telling me, if you shut off the utilities, I'm going to take you to court. I have no intention of shutting off the utilities. I'm a landlord. I know what happens if I shut off the utilities on him. And DT has contacted him, and he's not anything but utilities.
Your
Okay, there's nothing I can do with that.
Your Honor, may I say something? May I ask
I
something?
really would wish you wouldn't, but go ahead. He's got to say something.
I just want to know what I got to do to have an attorney represent me. I mean, can I have one appointed?
Okay,
to me,
you
or-
can. Okay, so you're going to try to get an attorney. You
I'm
can call
just-
legal. Okay, hold on, folks. You can call legal services. You need that number?
Yeah, can I get it?
Yes, it's area code 734
734
665
665
6181.
6181. And what is the name of the organization?
That's Legal Services of South Central Michigan.
South Central.
Okay, you can call them. The other place you can call is the University of Michigan Criminal Civil Litigation Clinic. Their number is, I just had it. I don't have that one memorized. It's area code 734. Hang on. Area code 734 763
4319.
4319.
I got it, sir.
You got it?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So you can call them. I'm going to mark the file that you may get an attorney. And we'll see you guys next week at 3 p.m. in person. I
Thank
can't
you.
wait. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome. Have a great day, sir.
You do the same.
I'll try. I had to leave
All right.
for today, so. Oh, one more thing. I have never been served a process, period.
Pardon?
This person right here has gone through my mail. I got a picture of it. He took my mail out of the mailbox and put it on my car. And furthermore, I just getting off work yesterday happened to notice this thing in the mailbox, which
What thing?
less than this summons, less than 24 hours is what I had. I got off work at 2 o'clock yesterday. to see this. I had to take off work today and nobody ever, I haven't seen a process server. I get random people banging on my door with this guy screaming all the time, constantly, to the point to where I won't answer the door. Your Honor, one more thing and I'll be quiet. I've been in therapy for
I don't think
PTSD
so.
for over 2 years
What?
now. I've been in therapy for PTSD for over 2 years now. My doctor's Dr. Brower. I just had an appointment Wednesday. This person has gone above and beyond, threatening me and making my life a living nightmare.
Oh my God.
And he's not even, we don't even have a lease together. So please,
All right.
I need help to,
All right. So first thing you're going to do is try to reach out to attorneys.
yes, sir.
And then, Mr. Rajabi, I don't want you over there in the interim week. Do not go over to the property.
Thank you, sir. I
Your
appreciate
Honor,
it.
hear
when
me?
you put me, when you give me under oath, I will tell you whether he's telling the truth or not.
Okay, but I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I just need to keep you two apart from each other for the next week until you're in person before me. That's all I need to have happen. Just don't bother each other.
Sir, I haven't seen him in 2 months. 2 months, Your Honor.
That's a lie.
I swear
He's
to
there
God.
every single day.
Every single day.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Really? Are we done now? We'll see you next week. Stay away from each other until you get to the courthouse. You understand that? That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Does that mean he's gonna be on the property still?
Just shut up.
I'm sorry, Judge Simpson.
No, don't tell him to look, both of you. You want me to bring you down here today? Because if I bring you down here today, it's not going to end well for anybody.
Okay.
No, sir.
Didn't think so.
Thank
So
you.
stay away from each other. Be quiet. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot, Judge. I'm sorry for all the
Bye.
inconvenience.
Goodbye. Is that all I got?
This moment shifts the entire tone of the hearing.
Well,
The tenant
what's
suddenly
wrong with the
explains
lease
that
he
he's been
has?
dealing with PTSD and claims the constant
Excuse me, Your Honor.
confrontations with
My
the
daughter
landlord
just
have
called
made his
me.
life
I wonder if she's going to
Whether those
to
accusations are
say
true or not,
something about this
the judge
whole
clearly
situation.
realizes the
Would it be
situation
okay
between these two
if I-
has become
No,
extremely
no,
volatile.
we're not going to
Okay.
do it
That's
that way.
exactly
Okay,
why
okay.
he orders both
Here's what we're gonna
sides
do.
to stay away
Okay,
from each
go
other
ahead.
completely
I'm
until
going
the next court date.
I need all
Did make a payment. I think we just need verification that it's cleared, so we could adjourn this 1 week.
All right. During this matter to March 13th, 2026 at 12 noon.
Thank you. And Your Honor, just so the court's aware, that payment would have cleared her through February. March does remain unpaid, so, you know,
Gotcha. Okay. Court calls case of Silo Farms versus Marcel Doss Jr. and Justice Richter.
I'm here.
Hello. All right. Marcel's here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Got it. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
with costs, Your Honor, $4,867.58.
Said 4,800.
67 and 58 cents.
And how are you folks going to get this paid?
So we had filed a SER and we were waiting on that, but we were also waiting on our tax return to come in, and we were just going to pay the balance in full because we don't plan on renewing our lease. Well, we didn't get a thing to renew our lease anyway, but we weren't going to renew the lease to stay here anymore anyway. So we just wanted to pay, get a little time to, you know, find where we're going to move next and pay the balance in full this month.
Okay.
But we were waiting on the SER.
How many people are in your unit?
6.
Okay.
Yeah, 6.
There are six people in your unit?
Yep.
Okay. So
No,
if the SCR comes,
eight.
Eight?
I wasn't counting the two adults. Me and Justice.
okay, so I think they only go up to 6 or, well, anyway, that could net you at least, probably about 1,000, a little over 1,000 if the SCR comes through.
Yeah.
All right. So, sir, what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week to the
Okay.
13th, 2026 at 12 noon.
Okay.
And what I'm going to suggest is that you may want to contact counsel to see what you can work out regarding how to resolve this thing. The other thing is that in your rental, in the packet, there was a rental assistance form.
Mm-hmm.
You'll need to fill that out and supply that with the tracking number for your SCR. You need to file that with the court by Wednesday.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case of Silo Farms versus Eddie Edens. Oh, Eddie Edens and is it Trey Hickenbottom? Oh, there they are. All right. Well, I got Hickenbottom twice, but I don't know what that's about. Okay. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,662.06. They just made a payment of $2,000, so that balance takes into account that payment.
So the 2,000's come off. It was
It already
5,000.
has. Yep, sorry, it was 5,000
Okay.
this morning. Patty updated me as to a $2,000 payment, so 3662.06.
Got it. All right. Gentlemen, how are you going to get this taken care of?
I have a meeting with my financial advisor, so I'm going to pull money out of my 401k, and I'll get it paid next week. Well, within the next 2 weeks.
Okay. You said next week, next 2 weeks.
Yes. I have a meeting with my financial advisor next Wednesday, this coming up Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, and even if you then start that process, it's going to take maybe 10 days to get it out, right?
Yeah.
Any objection to 2 weeks, or you want a 1 week adjournment, Ms. Dornbush?
Patty, any objection to 2 weeks?
No, I have no objection to that.
All right. So I'll adjourn this to March 20th, 2026 at 1 p.m.
All right.
And Your Honor,
All right.
before these gentlemen
And
sign off, Mr. Hickenbottom is signed in, and the spelling of his name is Trae on his Zoom. We have it as TRA. Is TRAE the correct spelling?
I think it's Trey. Yeah,
It's
there's an E
TRAE.
on it.
Your Honor, we would just request to have that corrected, both as far as the court
Yes.
records and any additional pleadings.
Defendants to the name to TRAE. Got it. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll take care of that. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of Silo Farms versus Kyle Kroll. You got him?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Okay. If you got a camera, I need you to turn that on. And what is the claim in this? What is the claim in this case?
$3,187.16.
All right. Mr. Kroll, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I could pay $1,500 today and the rest of it on the 1st of next month.
Okay, so you're gonna pay $1,500 by today, some point, right?
Within the next hour or two, yes.
Okay, so you're gonna pay that today, and then you gotta work out something regarding the balance. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn this out to March 13th, 2026 at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing. I'm gonna suggest that you make that payment and then contact plaintiff's counsel's office and see what you can work out to get this done.
Okay.
All right? Thank you,
So
sir.
March 13th at 2.
Pardon?
You said March 13th at 12?
Yes, March 13th at 12.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Saddle Farms versus Graceland Morrison, or Morrison. And Jeremy Hughes.
That's us.
Okay, there they are. All right, what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, my client reported that they made a payment of $150, but there was a question as to whether or not it had cleared on the ledger yet. Patty, were you able to verify that?
Yes.
Okay, so Your Honor, let me just do some math. 3145, 2024 minus 150. All right, we've got them at $29.95 and 24 cents.
I made a payment on the 4th of $1,500. I have the check number that I paid to BioPharm if you'd like that.
Was that a personal check or a certified check?
It was certified check. So it was a cashier's check that we paid in through them. So when I'm looking at my portal right now, my balance is $1756.24. And
Is how much?
it's $1756 and 24 cents.
Okay.
Your Honor, we can verify that payment. I mean, the $1,500 payment didn't cure it, and so if we adjourn it, we can look into that payment. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right, so if you guys paid that, when would you, I'll adjourn it out a week, but what's your plan for paying off the rest of the balance?
I'm waiting for my taxes to hit. I'm supposed to be getting around $1,500, and then he's working full time, so that'll come in the next 2 weeks, and so we'll be able to pay that. My only thing is that I am requesting that we have this go out 2 weeks because my first daughter is due next week, a week from today. So I am expecting to be in the hospital at any time. So I could be popping this baby out today or next week or so.
You probably should have led with that, but okay. So, so you're due next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is your first.
Yes.
Yep.
So why are you saying yup?
But that's my first.
You know what? Okay. I'm not dealing with you.
I know, right?
I'm talking to her. All right. He's acting like he's got something to do with this.
I know. Yeah.
Right. See, I got it. Okay. I'm going to put it out 2 weeks. That may be over the objection of plaintiff, but
No objection, Your Honor.
March 20th, 2026 at 1 p.m. And what I would suggest you do is once they do that other check, maybe you can call the plaintiff's attorney's office, see if you guys can work something out.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And ma'am, if we don't see you, congratulations to you. Okay. And I'm sure everything will go well. You'll be in our thoughts. All right.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great rest of your day.
All right. And you fella, not so much. Okay.
Right.
I'm letting you know how I feel. Okay.
Have a
Take
good day.
care.
Yes, well.
Is that it for Saddle Farms? It is. That's it for Patty. She actually talked on the record today. She didn't just
Yes, I
take
did.
care, Patty.
Yeah, you too.
All righty. LSG Spice Tree Apartments versus Stephen Kozlow and Raven Weiss. Kozlow or Weiss? They are not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is an action for termination of tenancy based on violations of the lease agreement, Your Honor. This was brought under the threat statute. In fact, Your Honor, on January 29th, Stephen Kozlow engaged in threatening and intimidating behavior by making a verbal threat to cause physical harm to the assistant property manager of the complex. Police report was filed, and that's under 26-118. Based on those facts and defendant's failure to appear, we would request entry of a default possession-only judgment. I don't know if we requested an immediate writ in this case, Your Honor. It does.
I don't
not look like we did. And so,
Yeah.
for that reason, we'll request the statutory 10-day period, but we would ask if the court would indulge in including language that the defendant, Mr. Kozlow specifically, is not to enter the management office.
All right. Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. Redemption amount, or there is no redemption amount, with a writ to issue in 10 days. I will include, and you can include under paragraph 10 of the judgment, that the defendant is not to enter the management office.
Thank you.
Spice Tree Apartments versus Cameron Edge. Cameron Edge, they are not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's rent to retain of $3,302.34. Cost of $169 for a total due of $3,471.34.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, with a writ to issue in 10 days. Spice Tree Apartments versus Leah Graham. Leah Graham or Tamar Reno. You don't have either present. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. $3,034.26 for rent to retain. Costs are $182 for a total due of $3,216.26.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. Spice Tree Apartments versus Brian Meeks. I think he was here. And Brian Meeks and yeah. All right. Meeks. Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. What is the claim?
With cost, Your Honor, $3,401.91.
All right. Mr. Meeks, how are you going to get that paid, sir?
I'm sorry, I thought it was 3301. I mean, not to be nitpicky, but that's
It's a late fee.
again, okay, because it's in the system, even in their system this morning, it even showed 3301.
Yeah, I think the late fee comes due today. It may not have been added on to the ledger yet, but my understanding is that the late fee comes due today.
Gotcha. Okay. I just paid $1,400 this morning, and on the 23rd, I'll be able to pay the remaining balance.
Okay, so $1,400 you paid today,
Yes,
and so you say you'll have the balance by the 23rd.
correct.
Your Honor, if Mr. Meeks is agreeable, I wouldn't have an objection to entering into a consent agreement today for that. If he pays on the 23rd, that would resolve this matter. And then I don't have record of the 1,400, but I would indicate that in paragraph 10, on verification of that and clearance of that, that it would apply towards the 3401.91 in line 2D.
Mr. Meeks, you want to do that?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, so you understand that you have a right to be represented by counsel. You don't have to enter into this judgment. You've been through the process before, so you know how it kind of works, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I would be entering a judgment for the plaintiff finding no tribal issue for the 3401.91. And that's with a writ to issue on, what's today?
You said the 23rd, that's a Monday, Your Honor.
Right. So writ will issue the 23rd. That way you don't have to come back. You'll get it paid off. Seems you always do. And we'll get it through. All right, sir?
I will not be back.
Well, see, you keep telling me you won't be back. You'll be back. You just show up.
I'll tell you this. I'll share this, and also forgive me because when the young lady mentioned that she was an Ohio State grad, I'm a Michigan grad. I typed "who" in the chat all day. Just saying. I had to, but Your Honor, I just want to thank you for being so patient and everything. You're a very nice gentleman, but I don't want to see you in this fashion.
Okay, I won't take any offense at that. I also think you're a nice guy, but I'm getting sick and tired of you too. All right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, take care, Mr. Meeks.
You as well.
Spice Tree Apartments versus Jenna Scribley. all
As the
of
hearing wraps up,
proper
you
parties
start to
here.
see a
That's gonna
pattern that
include your
happens in
daughter.
courts across the country.
If you
every
want to
single
come
day.
down, you come
Many
down.
of these cases
and Mr.
aren't
Wicks.
dramatic
So I'm going to
trials.
adjourn this
They're
out
real
1
people
week
struggling to keep up with rent,
May-
payments,
may
and
I-
financial
to March
pressure.
13th,
Some promise to pay,
2026
some ask for more time,
at 3 p.m.
and some
That's an
simply don't
in-person
show up at
hearing.
all.
So
But
everybody
here's the
needs to come
question
down
for
to
you
the
watching this
courthouse.
case.
Bring
If you were
all
the
your
judge sitting
paperwork
here,
and
would
everything.
you
I'll
give
take a
tenants
look at it
more
and we'll
time to
figure out
fix
where
their
we're going to go.
situation,
May I
or would
make
you
a
rule
motion, Your Honor?
strictly based on
May
the
I make a
unpaid
motion?
May you
balance?
what?
And if you enjoy
I would
real
like to make a
courtroom
motion,
breakdowns
may I?
like this, make sure
Make a
to
motion?
subscribe
Yeah.
because these cases
Make it
reveal
what?
how the justice system really
Could
works.
you please?
Your Honor, I'm so
And-
sorry. I'm so sorry to jump back, but with respect to the other matter, there was a second defendant. I don't know if Your Honor wants to put proofs on for the second defendant as far as a default goes. Or just
yes.
indicate
I will take what you stated as proofs, enter against the second defendant by default.
Thank you, Your
Okay,
Honor. My apologies. I meant to touch on
No.
that. Got distracted.
I didn't catch it either, so I don't think she's been involved in the proceedings, so. Spice Tree versus Jenna Stribley and Nathan O'Neill. She's here, Miss Stribley.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I think I'm good. All right, what is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $2,761.68.
All right. Ma'am, how are you guys gonna get this paid?
I made a payment this morning of $1,000 and I plan to make another payment later today once I go to the bank of $400. And then I'm just waiting on my tax return and then I can pay the, excuse me, the remaining balance.
Okay, so, and you don't know when you don't know when your tax return is coming back, do you?
It's been accepted. I just don't know when I will receive the refund.
Got it. Why don't do you see the $1,000 payment, Ms. Dornbush, or no?
I don't, Your Honor. The ledger that I have is from a couple days ago, so.
Got it. All right, what I'm inclined to do is she's waiting on a tax return and I'm gonna trust that she made the payments. Without objection, I just gonna put it out 2 weeks, let her see if she can get it caught up. All right, ma'am? So what I'm gonna do is, because you said you're gonna pay an additional $400 later today.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'll adjourn this out to the 20th, 2026 at 1 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. If it's not paid by that point, then you'll need to appear at the court. What I'm going to suggest that you also do is, after you make those payments, contact plaintiff's office, see if you can work something out regarding an agreement or a conditional dismissal on this. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Whitaker Oaks versus Tamika Bayless. Tamika Bayless, not present. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is rent to retain of $3,734.02. Costs are $202 for a total due of $3,936.02. And we'd ask for a default possession only judgment with writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested with a writ to issue in 10 days. Whitaker Oaks versus Megan, is it Tunberg? Not here. Tunberg, not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is rent to retain of $1,729.06. Cost of $202 for a total due of $1,931.06.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. I think that's all I have for you.
I would agree. Thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. State your appearance, sir.
May it please the court, Keith Nathanson, P41633, appearing on behalf of, in place of Sam Jarbo, for the plaintiff, Lori Anderson, who's also present and participating via Zoom this morning.
Armani Lyman,
I'm here.
where are you? I'm sorry, I'm not picking you up.
I'm here.
Okay, there you are. I do need a camera. All right, what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
This is for past due rent, current rent owing on this matter, including utilities and late fees, is $11,398.12.
All right, Ms. Lyman, do you agree with that, and how are you going to get that paid?
No, I don't agree with that, but I did turn the rent into the court this morning.
You did what? I'm sorry?
Turn the rent into court this morning. The 66.
You paid something into the court?
Yes, this morning.
How much did you pay?
6,600.
This case, I have to check.
We don't have it under this case?
Oh, correct.
Why would it? Well, what are you checking? What time did you pay that?
Not that long ago.
Yeah, where did you pay it? At 14-1?
Yeah, I paid it up. Yeah, this one.
Okay. My court.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see it?
Yeah, I don't see it.
They would have had to receipt it in.
Yeah.
Can we communicate with somebody up there to see if they just haven't entered it?
Mark, I'm online with the court. If they call me, can you?
Really? All right. So, so I'm just trying to figure out how this. How this gets to 11,000, counsel, because the complaint that's filed indicates that there's 6,600 owing as of the beginning of February.
So
obviously March would then click in, and I get that.
So that would get us to 9,900. And then in addition, there are two water bills, one from 9/1 of 2025 for 463.16, a water bill from 12/1 of 2025 for 484.96. There's late fees in the amount of $150 for January, February, and March of 150 each. So that would total 450 for each. There's a service charge pursuant to lease of $50 on January 19th. And then the DT reimbursement.
What's the service charge?
According to the lease, Ms. Anderson, what's the $50 service charge for?
Yeah, according to the lease, the $50 charge for the refrigerator service that was done, stated in lease. And also there's a $50 charge because she took the DTE, paid her $50 for my refrigerator and she took it. So I want that.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I can take anything.
I'm not gonna, no. Like, I've been through this with you two before, and I'm not going to get into all of these nickel and dime things because I'm going to need to see a ledger, and I'm going to need the reliance on what provision in the lease you're relying upon to charge whatever's being charged. I get the charges that council's indicating for the water bills. Those water, council, I don't know if you have something in front of you regarding those water bills. Are those from the township or from Yucca?
I only have just the ledger from my client, so I don't have a copy of the actual invoices themselves.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna need those because I want to know. And it's only because we ran into this whole issue with the water bill the last time, and I just want to see them. Miss, I don't want to hear from you. So what I'm gonna do? Did we see it?
I have talked to, there are no receipts that any clerk can keep.
There, we don't, Ms. Lyman, we're not showing your payment today.
I sent someone to do it for me.
Oh, so you didn't come up. Somebody's supposed to come up. We don't have a payment.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week, March 13th, 2026. What time? 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. Everybody needs to come down. I want to see the ledger and I want to see justification for any charges outside of the $3,300. And then we can figure out what I'm going to do from there. All right?
I'll make sure we have a copy of the lease, a copy of the ledger, a copy of the water bills, and a copy of any of the other charges that exist.
All right. Thank you, Counsel.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I appreciate it. Okay, have a good day.
You do the same.
Thank you.